Welcome back, boys. Episode
27.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Bitch.
dude. Yeah, fuck. It's taken us over a year to get to 27 episodes.
God damn. We're supposed to fucking do this a guy at 100, but
Yeah, it's fucking taking forever.
we might have to cut it to 50.
No, we can't cut it now. It's bad.
I know,
luck. We
yeah.
can't.
Fuck,
We said
we're
it.
going to smoke that thing in fucking 40
I'll be
years.
40 years old. We'll finally smoke that cigar, man. Fuck. That's all right, bro. We'll get there.
No guest. Again,
no guest.
We do these at like 10 a.m. on a weekday, so
Yeah,
as you imagine.
My schedule has changed now because of work, which is kind of... I mean, it's good for me, but for things like trying to get guests on and shit, it's kind of fucking hard to TBH. Unless you just do them on Friday nights and shit, which is, yeah. But
they'll come too. We'll do those as well, but...
yeah, yeah. We'll get there. I probably would say get a guest on tomorrow night, but we're doing D&D, boys.
Yes, sir.
Not that many of you probably know what that fucking is, but it's
Dungeons and Dragons.
real fucking nerdy, man. Weird, man, because I looked up, bro. It was literally invented by just like a group of mates where they were just trying to just come up with a fun like fantasy, because they were just such nerds. They were just trying to come up with a cool fantasy game, and they all just sat there and said, "Fuck it, let's just pretend to be goblins and shit," and then they just implemented the dice and shit into it. It's fucking kind of trippy,
It's
man.
a very weird game. Like,
It's
it seems like some shit that kids just make up, because it basically is.
basically that's what it was, yeah.
It's just like,
Either that and a shit ton of acid back in the 80s and shit.
yeah, it would have been. Everyone was playing it back then too.
Yeah.
So that it would have been mad back in those days.
Oh yeah,
But-
back in yeah, I don't know. It's fucking it's cool. I like it. Like it's very
fun.
You
We
got to use your
I played
imagination, you know. Like it's just not fucking a board game where you sit there and fucking roll dice and move a couple squares up the board. Like it's a complete fucking
It's very creative.
yeah. Which is weird too because so Moby was the first one who ever got me into it. But when I went to work one time, after I spoke to Moby about it, I was speaking to this other guy. He was a massive nerd as well. We always used to talk about Star Wars and shit at work. And when I was working at Audi, I was on like fucking $16 an hour. And I'm like, have you ever heard of the game Dungeons and Dragons? And he literally said to me, "This is no joke." It was like out of a movie. He just looked at me and went, "Have I ever?" I started laughing my fucking head off. I'm like, "Holy shit!" And then he started telling me about it. And then, so we actually ended up then playing with him, not with Mobsy, because he wasn't even living in Australia at the fucking time. And this fucking cunt from my work come over and showed basically me and the boys how to play. And I'll never forget it. That first night, we planned it to play for Friday night, and there was about 6 or 7 of us. And he's rocked up, bro. This fucking cunt had a whole folder of shit. It was full organized as. Bro, it took us 6 hours to make characters, cunt. We didn't even play that Friday night. Didn't even play. Swear to God, we just fucking sat there making characters. It got to like fucking 1 a.m. We're all tired as fuck, and we're like, holy fuck, we haven't even played yet. What do we do? And then my mate from work's like, fuck, well, I use free tomorrow, because like we just wasted all this time making the characters, and everyone's like, yeah, no, we'll play it tomorrow. And then we come back the next day on Saturday and actually played. It was pretty fucking cool, man. Pretty fucking cool.
But how many times have you played now? Because it's a process, man. You got to make the characters, and then once you make the characters, you're supposed to do like a story, and it's like a campaign that drags on. So you have a dungeon master who he's been playing, who's the person that kind of makes the game, makes the rules, gives you the scenarios, and then each of the characters roll dice to determine how they go, their outcome in that certain scenario, depending on your skill and your levels and shit. And you're supposed to continue on. So you make the characters for hours. Once you got your characters, you keep the same character every time you play. It's not like Monopoly or something where you fucking...
Well, you know, that's the thing. That's the beauty about it, though. It's a free roam. Like there's people... I've read shit on... People on Reddit and stuff talk about they've got 5-6 characters. So for one campaign, if they play a campaign with one group, they're gonna be their elf rogue.
Yeah,
then
of
when
course.
they play, they can be their mage. Like it's kind of cool. It's like literally a game, except you just don't have it on a computer screen. Like I was speaking to Brad about this. We've actually played like a lot, but the problem is we just never continue the story because it's always such a big gap when we play. We play probably like 2 to 3 times a year, say. And so it's actually been a lot like when we were speaking about it, now, like off the top of my head, man, we played heaps. I played like 2 or 3 times with my first workmate and the boys. Then there was a time where like we all played, but Mike couldn't come. Then there was a time where we all played and Brad couldn't come. Then there was a time where we played a couple of times in my flat, a couple of times at Hendo's house and stuff like that. There was like heaps of times where we actually played, but it was just so it can be hard trying to get everyone together on a night when there's nothing on. You know what I mean? Like if there's something on, obviously everyone kind of like doesn't make plans to go to someone's birthday or something, for example. But if it's just a random Friday night, a lot of the time people got shit on. It's the same like with a podcast trying to get guests on. It's a little bit trying to get 7 or 8 people together for like between 4 to 6 hours can be quite difficult. But yeah, we're hoping now that I've got my own place, we can sort of continue this and get this as a regular thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking funny.
I played once. That wasn't much of us then either. It was only me, you, Brad, and Mike.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. And it was at my flat too. Like that's it.
It was still fun. It was fun, but
it gets fun in big parties because there's more like because everyone's got a different approach to the game. So like it's gonna be fucking funny. Anyway, moving on. What I wanted to speak about first to start with is where's my fucking phone? Because I need to. Oh, I left it up there. Fuck, bro. Have you heard of fucking Skinwalkers and shit? Wendigos and all that shit, like Native American spirits, and
I've seen them in comment sections and people mentioning it, but I don't know what it is. Like I don't really understand.
It's like the chupacabra or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's fucking massive on TikTok, bro. Me and Chloe would sit in bed for hours watching Skinwalker videos and scaring ourselves before we go to bed, and we'd be freaking the fuck out. Let me get the like.
I thought it was some fucking Walking Dead thing or something.
No. Hold on. Let me get the Google terminology for you. Skinwalker in Navajo or Navajo. Oh. So they're like the Aboriginals of the US. In Navajo culture, how'd you say it?
Navajo.
In Navajo culture, a skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. The term is never used for healers.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's a witch.
Yeah, like a witch in disguise. And then and the pictures are pretty fucking scary. They're like the deers with the like the antlers and shit. But yeah, well on TikTok, bro, you always fucking see these cunts walking through the forest going, fuck, we heard a skinwalker. And then like they just hear like a screech, like a meh, like in the middle of the forest. And I'm like looking at Chloe going, nah, they're not skinwalkers. They're literally people out there getting murdered and shit. Like there's probably a murder going on in the US every couple of minutes. Someone literally getting murdered in a forest. And these guys try to hide it as a skin.
What's a skinwalker? Is that a new thing? But that doesn't sound like it's new. But I feel like I've only heard the term recently. Like you got Bigfoot and fucking chupacabras and shit. But
I've only heard the term recently too, but that was only because of TikTok.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, no one was talking about skinwalkers before.
I don't know, because then you got people who make videos on TikTok where they think their own pets are skinwalkers. Like I was telling you off camera before, where like people will walk in filming on their dog. And like their dog's like standing up, but like, and the dog just like kind of looks at them, and then they all freak. Then everyone in the house starts freaking out. Going, it's a skin. Like, so obviously they're probably fucking around for the TikTok. They know their dog does that.
You don't actually believe.
No,
but you sound like you fucking believe.
No, I just think it's fucking interesting. I think it's fucking. It's just interesting. Like you got people out in the forest, but the videos of people out in the forest screaming and shit. That's they're the freaky ones.
Yeah, well, you can find freaky videos of anything. Doesn't mean fucking. I don't believe in no fucking skinwalkers, man. You believe in Bigfoot, but like fucking Sasquatch and shit?
No, I don't think so, man. What about the videos where you see like the big monkeys and shit walking through? Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I don't know, man. You don't know what's out there, hey?
Oh, it's fucked, especially in America, bro. Because at the same time, too, you could probably just get your mate in a Wookiee costume, and then if you just do a little bit of like fuzzy filming, at distance, of course, it's gonna look like a fucking Bigfoot. You know what I mean? But
yeah, it's
I don't know, man. Like fucking, I feel like Americans are fucked.
They're still discovering creatures that we've never discovered before and shit. Like today in 2022, so like you never know. There could be shit out there, bro. The ocean's huge. Forests are huge. Fucking Amazon's huge.
Well,
Who knows what's
they
in there,
even
bro?
reckon in the ocean
Megalodon.
there's still species in the ocean that hundreds of them that are undiscovered.
Yeah, well, we've only discovered 8% or whatever is what they say. 8% of the ocean.
Yeah, same with the Amazon and shit.
So you never know.
Here we go. A Wendigo. Okay, so these are actually different things, I think. So a Wendigo is the one with the. You see, this is a freaky looking thing, man.
Show me.
It's like a demonic goat deer thing. It's got the antlers on its head and shit.
Yeah, but they're fucking drawings, bro.
Yeah,
It's
obviously.
bullshit. We're just freaky. You can draw anything.
But this could be real.
It's not fucking real.
How do you know?
Man.
That's
not
you
real.
literally just said
Bro.
that there's fucking things out there that haven't been
You
discovered.
think that's real?
It could be.
That's not real, man.
It could be.
That's not fucking
It
real.
could be.
Come on now. I mean, like undiscovered creature, like a megalodon is possible. I reckon. Like it's just a big shark.
A
But that thing's fucking demonic deer walking on two legs and
A
shit.
mythological creature or evil spirit which originates from the folklore of the First Nations based in and around the East Coast forests of Canada.
Well, I don't know. You know,
And it says what to do if you see a Wendigo. When the Wendigo simply regenerates, trick is to employ silver bullet or pure silver blade. Okay, yeah, this is fucking
Cap.
yeah. The drawings are fucking scary, all right? And then that's fucked. Yeah, Bigfoot. They had a whole series of a poor bloke out there thinking that there was a Bigfoot, and he was out filming him. He had a full film crew. He was out there every night filming.
there's
shit in the
heaps of
phone.
those.
It's fucked,
People
bro.
dedicate their whole life to trying to find it. I don't know why. Like, who gives a fuck?
I mean, if you fucking certainly, I don't know, because then there's people like it's just I guess if you think you see something that you can't explain, like people who can swear to God they've been abducted by a UFO and they get dropped back to Earth and then they come back and tell their story and
See, that's a little different. And you know, if you look up on the map on Google of where in the world UFO sightings happen, and it's like highlighted in red, it's all in the US. It's like, so what? They're only seeing UFOs in the US.
of course it is because they're
know what I
fucking
mean?
trippers. They're that off their guts over there, bro. No offense to any American listeners, man, but fuck you, you guys are whack, man.
They all know. Every American I've
They
ever
know.
spoken to,
They know
They
they're
know, man.
fucked, man. It's like you are just like weirdly just interbreeding and shit over there. You're gonna be coming out with 3 eyes and shit soon. And you reckon they're all fucked up there?
Oh.
He's a fucked. Anyway, what else we got? Mythological creatures. We've got wait, I just had the list was right there. Yeah, Bigfoot, Jersey Devil, a jackalope.
Now, what's the one in Australia called?
Cthulhu, Leshies, Slender Man.
A bunyip.
A bunyip.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a
I don't know. Isn't that one of them?
it's all bullshit anyway. I don't fucking.
Yeah,
I
these are
think
all-
maybe there might be one.
black shuck? The fuck's that?
Yeah, there's tons of those.
Yeah, these are just basically like myth,
Made up
folklore
shit.
and myth and
Dungeons and Dragons
yeah,
shit.
type shit. Yeah. Fucking weird. Yeah, most of it's got to do with like evil spirits and shit. So basically going
I believe in evil spirits, but I don't know, man, because it could be real. You don't, because who really knows, really? But I don't know.
Do you think an evil spirit could take the form of an animal?
No, I think it's just bad energies and shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know because
the original thing that of animals going crazy that people couldn't explain was rabies and shit. Where like dogs and cats and shit would get rabies and yeah, but that was ages ago, wasn't it? Back in the day, 80s.
People
90s?
still get rabies now.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anything like they had a whole movie based on a dog that gets rabies. Cujo, fucking good movie too. The dog gets rabies and starts killing the family and shit. I'm pretty sure mum made me used to watch all these fucked up movies when I was a kid. That's probably why I'm so strange.
Does he get rabies in Cujo?
Yes.
Are you sure he gets rabies?
I'm pretty positive, man. Mum
I
made
thought
me
he was
watch-
just a bad dog. Or
No, bro. He gets fucking bit by a bat and he gets rabies.
I remember. Do you remember the movie? I remember I used to watch this movie back in the fucking days, bro. Like black and white movie when we were young, of like a spider, and then they kill the spider and it gets bigger, and then
comes back
every
and
time they
it's
kill
enormous.
this, and
Yeah.
it's a massive spider.
I don't know.
I tried looking it up the other day. I couldn't remember what it was called, but it was like a fucking black and white movie.
I can't remember what that's called. Well, speaking of animals, I got something fucked up we can talk about too. But it's like a little bit. Yeah, it's a by Stephen King. It's by Rabid Saint Bernard. Okay, I thought it was a German Shepherd. Okay, I can't find. But it gets bit. Sure, it gets rabies. I'm pretty sure it wanders off into a cave. Yeah, chases a wild rabbit into the fields and inserts his head into the entrance of a small limestone cave. A bat bites him on the nose and infects him with rabies. Yes. And then Cujo comes back and starts fucking everyone in the ass. Anyway, have you heard of the movie Raw?
No.
Bruh, man, I'm gonna, bro, I'll put up a little clip on the YouTube video. Just a few seconds so we can't get fucking copyrighted, bro. So it's a story of what's the actress's name? So basically, I'll get the names in a second. So there was this family of like actors and actresses. No, actresses. The mum was an actress, and then the daughter was an actress, and then the husband was a producer. Right. So back in like I don't know, it was like the 70s or 80s. The producer dad wants to make a movie, and this is back in the day where you're allowed to have exotic pets, right? And he wanted to make a movie in Africa, right? About this doctor, well, not like a veterinarian who lives in Africa with all his pet lions and shit, right? The dad comes up with the idea to use actual animals that are theirs. He ended up buying something like 150 lions, 20 tigers, 10 cheetahs. He had a fucking like a hyena, a bird, and then like a dog or something. Like just random as, but he had all these real animals, and they were trying to hand raise these animals.
Right.
Anyway, they were living at one point with a ginormous fucking lion, bro. All right. I'll get the exact name now, so I don't fucking, bro.
This is a movie.
This is bro. This is, you can look this shit up right now, bro. This shit is fucking crazy. I was shocked, bro. I think So Noel Marshall was the producer, and he puts his daughter and the wife in the. So Tippi Hedren was the mum. Oh no, Tippi Hedren might have been the daughter or the mum, right? So here's one picture. That's them in their pool with their pet lion. So that's their first lion they had. It's a fully grown fucking lion, bro. Right? Fully grown. That's one of the pictures from the set of the movie. They're all real. Wild animals.
Wow.
Right? So anyway, so this cunt, right? So you what, bro? I haven't even finished the movie yet because I can't stomach it. It's just so weird. I watched the first about maybe 40 minutes of it, and I haven't been able to finish it.
Why?
Bro, because these cunts aren't acting in this movie. These cunts are terrified, bro. There's a scene, the first opening scene, right, is the only one who's not scared is the dad. So he plays the vet, right? He's the only one who seems to be thinking this is normal. The scene starts where he rocks up on a little moped to his shack. Mm-hmm. Bro, there's like fucking 50 lions chasing him on this fucking moped. And he's just brushing them off, and they're biting his hand and shit. The first scene, one of the lions grabs his hand and bites his hand. And I read up after that scene, they couldn't film for 6 months because his fucking hand got all gangrene and shit. His hand got infected. His hand was all wrapped up. That's the first scene in the movie, bro. The lion's fucking biting his hand. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He then pulls into the house, right? There's pumas and jaguars all fucking like taking swipes at him, and he's just walking through. I'm surprised he hasn't been mauled yet by the first 5 minutes in, right? And then, so they've got his shack there, right? He's got his shack there with all these fucking animals going crazy, and then there's like a little river that leads to the shack. Bro, there's these fucking cunts, right? These other cunts that are like the police that are going to try to tell this guy that he can't be having all these animals in his home. Bro, these cunts are rocking up in the boat. The tigers are jumping in the water, trying to swim to the boat, get on the boat and shit. And you look on these faces, these guys are they've gone like white. They're not acting anymore. Like they're literally going like that, like acting like that. And then one of the guys gets off the boat into the fucking thing with him. And it's his little African friend. And he's trying to tell him that he can't, fuck with the police because they'll come evict him and shit. Bro, this poor cunt, bro. Everyone in the comments is going, bro, I feel so sorry for that guy. He's walking through this house like this going, trying to do his lines like that, bro. And these fucking animals are biting his ankles and shit, bro. And these are fully grown animals, bro.
So wait, they finished the movie.
They finished the movie, bro. One of the producers got his head mauled open. His daughter got mauled. She had to get reconstructive surgery on her face. Her face is all fucked now. Bro, this is real shit. This actually fucking happened. This cunt did this. Like, what the fuck, bro? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, some people are crazy, man.
Bro, like this
fuck?
is fucking no cap, right?
That sounds interesting as I want to watch this movie.
Okay, so it's estimated about 70 people were injured during this film, during this shoot, whether from minor cats scratches and nibbles, like things that are nibbling him, to like major, like one of the cameramen had his head fucking thing like split open by a tiger or something. And then with the daughter, right, I've seen the scene on YouTube. It's actually so fucking sad that someone will do this to their own kid. So the scene is that I think I don't know what he's even trying to do in the scene, but he ended up keeping the scene where it goes wrong. Because once again, like I said, because they're not acting anymore.
Yeah.
This is like actual emotion. These guys are fucking terrified. So what happens is it's the mum and the daughter in the room with a bunch of lions, and they're trying to have a conversation. Bro, one of the lions grabs the daughter, drags her onto the floor and has its paw on her head and it's pinning her down. And the mum then starts screaming, fucking, whatever the cunt's name is, no. Like, get it off. Bro, he used that scene for the movie. Bro, and then the lion starts mauling the kid.
Oh my god!
Literally, like, starts mauling his own daughter. She was like 15 at the time. She had to go get emergency surgery, face reconstructive surgery and shit. If you look at her now, she looks like one of those 60-year-old like leather faces because her face got fucked when she was a kid. Yeah, she talks about it all the time. What it was like living with a lion. But before the movie, I don't know if this must have been before the movie. Yeah, like I said, in their mansion, they're just living with this fucking fully grown male African lion. It's swimming in the pool.
Some people are so dumb, man.
I'll get more pictures.
Oh my god! Well, that's what happens when you keep a lion. So what happened? What happened to all the other lions? There was like 150 of them or whatever.
They ended up after the movie. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they ended up getting like relocated straight to Africa or something. Because I'm pretty sure he filmed this in like some Los Angeles. I don't know if he went to Africa. See, we really need a fucking side person to look this shit up while we're talking. So I'm not fucking. Don't stop talking. But I don't know if he did this in Africa or he did it somewhere in like America. And this cunt's just shipping in a whole bunch of exotic. I'm pretty sure one of them escaped the set as well and had to get shot and killed. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. And what happened? And then there was I was reading that because no one wanted to fund the movie, he went bankrupt or something. So he put his last effort into this movie. And I'm thinking, well, no fucking wonder, cunt. You got all these fucking crazy animals. Bro, imagine if fucking our dad come up to us and goes, boys, I got this crazy idea. I'm going to make a movie, right? And you're going to be the stars. But what we're going to do is we're going to get 150 African lions that are wild. And you're going to do the movie with these lions. I'd kick him in the nuts. Okay, you fucking with me or what, cunt? You get in the fucking movie and you do the scenes with the lions, you piece of shit.
I'm surprised I even did it. Like, no.
Bro, like I said, cocaine's a hell of a drug. You can do whatever the fuck you want in the 80s. It would have been fucking awesome. I wouldn't do shit like that, but fuck me. So here's one. This is her reading with her pet lion. I put the photos up on the video. Reading the paper.
God damn.
What was the lion's name, bro? So it had a funny ass name. It was like Cecil or something, or Leon.
You know, there's more lions in captivity in Texas than there is in fucking the whole world or whatever.
Yeah,
that's retarded.
I don't know. So they still have exotic animals in Texas. That's fucked. How are they allowed to do that? See what I mean, Americans?
Money talks,
What
man.
the fuck,
Money
man?
talks.
Look. Here's another one of them. That's the mum and the daughter. Them swimming with it. Cecil. There's one where the guy, where the dad's sitting in the office with the lion, and you can truly see the size of this thing. Look, the lion going through the fridge.
Oh my God.
What the fuck, bro? Look at the size of that thing, man. And it's weird because in interviews you ask the Tippi Hedren or whatever, and everyone asks, like, what was it like being 13, 14 years old with this fucking thing walking around? And she said literally at the time it was just normal. I grew up with a lion in the house. So to me it was just like a pet dog or cat. But now that I'm older, I realize that is fucking insane. And I would never do that to my kids or to anyone I know. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? This thing, you'll see in the YouTube video, this fucking lion's going through the fridge, just looks like a dog. I just want to show you one more photo of the guy sitting in the office with it. Here we go. Bro, look at this, bro.
Fucking hell.
He's trying to just do office, probably writing a script for the movie. Look at this.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, it is a fully grown African lion.
What year is this?
Oh, this is fucking... the photos even look fucked. So it's got to be the 80s, man. Hold on. If I type in raw... Yeah, so it was Tippi Hedren and Melanie Griffith is the daughter that got mauled. So if you look at her face, the poor thing, she's been fucking... Yeah, so see how her face, she looks like she's like made of leather. I think now she's only like 50 or 60, but she looks like she's 90, the poor thing. Fuck, I would sue my dad for so much money if he did that to me. Yeah, Aurora's a 1981 American adventure comedy. So the 80s, of course. See, everyone was... Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. The 80s, man. This shit. Imagine growing up in the 80s. That would have been 80s, fucking wild.
Yeah, seems crazy. Eh? Crazy time. People did whatever the fuck they wanted.
No one gave a fuck. They had a $17 million budget. It was literally the Wild West in America in the 80s, eh?
Fucking...
Here we go. Let's look at a bit of some wiki stuff here. Hold on. That's honestly today when you go home, if you got spare time, just type it on. They've got the whole movie on YouTube. You can watch it for free. And I've watched up to 45 minutes, and I can't do any more. Like there's a scene. There's a scene where the little African mate's talking to the main character in the house, bro. And two of the lions start punching on. Bro, this cunt literally starts legging it out of the house, and the guy's going, don't run. And they all start chasing this guy, and I'm like, nah, this is where he gets mauled. And these fucking things start jumping on the little African, and this other cunt comes running out trying to get the lions off him. He's like, yeah, nah, don't run, because they'll fucking chase you, bro. You start running. And that's, you just stay still, like frozen like a board, like fuck.
So no one died?
No one died.
Oh, wow.
That's what those lions are in a fucking good mood because
yeah, bro, fucking hell.
No one died, but 70 people injured. The guy's daughter got mauled, had to get reconstructive face surgery, and one of the film guys got slashed and got his skull cracked open. I think that was the most. And he almost lost his hand because when the lion bit his hand in the first scene, he fucking apparently there's a photo. His hand turned black and shit. They thought they were gonna have to amputate it. Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, that's right. So Noel Marshall, the producer, plays a naturalist called Hank, living on a nature preserve with African lions, tigers, and other big cats. When his family visits him, they are interested and confronted by the group of animals. And he got his family in the movie to be played by his actual family members. To save cost on the film. Oh my god. So why was someone...
Fuck, man. He had a vision and he just fucking went for it.
Man, he went for it. That's taking your vision to the next fucking level, man.
Nothing was going to stop him.
That's right. It took 11 years to make this film. 11 years. That's probably... That's including injury time.
So it came out in 1981.
So they would have started in the 70s.
Early 70s.
It's the 70s, man. Acid's a hell of a drug. Fucking hell, man. So he got the idea because of acid, and then 10 years later he starts doing coke and then goes, yeah, I can do this. But you know what I mean? So it only performed well in Germany and Japan, of course. Of course, bro.
Oh, what a fucking lunatic.
So it was a $17 million budget and only made $2 million. And I'm pretty sure he got in heaps of shit too, like, but not when it come out. Like, only 10 years ago recently, that everyone rewatched it and went, wait a second, this is fucked. And then he got in heaps of shit for it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the cast and crew members of Raw faced dangerous situations during filming. 70 people, including the film's stars, were injured as a result of multiple animal attacks. That's right. The set also even got fucking flooded. One of the dams nearby broke. So this must have been filmed in America. So one of the dams broke and it flooded and destroyed most of the set, including the cameras and the vehicles and shit.
Oh my God.
So the movie was doomed from the start. If that's not a sign to tell you, all right, let's let these cats go back home to Africa where they belong, I don't know what else, bro.
I'm surprised it got finished, man, and you can watch it.
That's right.
You fucking hell.
The most dangerous film ever made and the most expensive home movie ever made. She's actually got a book where she explains a lot of the incidents that fucking that happened during the filming. Man, that is fucking crazy.
I'm gonna Google that when I go home.
I'm telling you, watch the YouTube videos.
I gotta see this shit with my own eyes.
It is it literally makes your heart start beating faster because you're just going, holy shit. Because when you find out that info that it's real and that these are actual just wild animals, bro, it's fucking bro. Bruh, like that is that what anxiety's called when you get that shit in your chest? That's literally what I was getting when I was watching that. I was like, wow, this is a weird feeling. Yeah, man. How much? Right. Well, let's ask you, the viewer, in the comments, bro. How much would you have to be offered to do a scene with a fully grown, untamed wild male lion?
Shit.
Say a couple minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. How much?
At least $25.
I'll do it for free, man.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
With a fully grown lion, you're telling me you're gonna go in there, do what you gotta do
For $25. Fuck, I don't know. I've never met a lion, so I don't know.
50 mil.
I've only seen him at the zoo.
50 mil is my walk-in price. And then if I survive, we've got to discuss another fee on top for not shitting myself.
Well, I don't know.
I think the key is if you don't act scared, but if you act too overconfident, the lion will see it as a challenge. Kind of like a monkey. You can't look a monkey in the eyes, but you can't act scared around the monkey.
If it's well fed, I think it'd leave you alone, to be honest.
Well, that's what I always say. I mean, if you just keep the animal fed, it'll have no reason. But that's the thing too. A lion even just say playing with you. Like, so these guys are living with a lion in the fucking pool and shit, right? Remember we used to go swimming with our dog Randy, the Labrador, and he was a big chunky boy. At least maybe at least 20 kilos he would have been. 15 kilos easy.
More than
Oh, he would have been way
bro.
more than that. He would have been 30 kilos easy. 35 kilos. But my sausage dog's like 8 kilos, so Randy would have been at least 30. Remember me, you jump in the pool, bro, he'd knock you over. He was kind of heavy. You're fucking trying to get him out the water and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine a fucking 150 kilo, 200 kilo lion. Even a lion, if it was just playing,
Could seriously hurt you.
could hurt you because it's got with its paw, it could probably knock you unconscious. It could break a bone. If its claw accidentally just scratches you, that's still going to leave a fucking gnarly cut, bro. So imagine just mucking around with Cecil, the pet lion, fully grown African thing. You could ride it. Yeah, it'd be fun as fuck. He's probably not trying to
You
hurt.
can ride it. I don't think you can fucking ride a lion, bro.
I don't think he'd be trying to hurt you, but he could accidentally hurt you.
Yeah, don't keep lions as pets, man. Don't fucking keep it. Get a parrot or something instead. I don't think people. I'm surprised it's still even legal that you can keep lions and shit. In most places, I feel like it isn't. But
I mean, so this thing in Texas, right? So, for example, there'd be some old cunt fucking the old school Texas cunts that still have guns and shit. They've probably got a pet lion or tiger, but do you reckon it's just gotten to the point where it's too much of a hassle now for the American government to try relocate this lion? And even if they did try relocate this lion, it probably wouldn't last long in the wild because it's been in captivity for so long. Do you reckon it's got to be like that? It's got to be something like that.
I just think money talks, man.
Oh, you reckon?
The people with lions.
So
you can get through hoops. You can do anything with money, man.
So they're just paying the Texas fucking government
Rich people can do whatever they want, bro.
The mayor of Texas.
Rich people can do whatever they want.
You pay the mayor of Texas fucking 10 mil a month, and he just lets the lion slide under the rug.
You know what I saw the other day? What goes to show? So I saw this chart. It was like the countries that have the countries that have agreed to ban coal mining and to phase out coal mining and all that and go to green energy. The list of countries got all countries on there. UK's on there. All these countries. 2 countries that aren't on there are the US and Australia. So you got all these other countries, but the greedy cunts over here.
Are we really not on there?
Well, no, we haven't.
What?
We're not agreeing to go get rid of coal mining. Nothing. Neither is the US.
Of course, I know the US would never.
Because we got we got Gina Reinhardt and all that shit over here. There's big money, man. They run Australia.
Yeah.
The coal miners, all that shit. They run the country.
I mean, it would be sad for the coal miners to lose their job, but they can just do green energy jobs.
Like it's crazy that that you have governments and people. Everyone's talking. Everyone agrees. All these governments, they talk about global warming. They talk about this, but then their actions just go the other way because it's money. Like, they just don't care. Like, money talks, bro. If you got money, you can do whatever you want.
So I can't.
You can fucking do anything.
Can't wait till I'm rich, man. I'm gonna make fucking Raw 2.
Did you know right now on you're gonna make Raw 2
right here in St. Clair?
Did you know on the fucking space station right now, there's four civilians on the space station right now that went up with SpaceX. It was the first commercial space flight. They paid, I think, $60 million each to go. They're just normal people, and they're on the fucking space station.
And what are they doing? They're just living in space.
They just went up for a trip.
When does it come back? But
Well, I think in a couple of days. I don't know if they've already come back or what, but
see, that's the thing that's scary. Like,
it's the first of many commercial trips. But like,
wow, man.
in 60 mil they paid. I think I saw it was 60 mil, something like that. 40 mil, 60 mil, just to go into fucking orbit.
Oh man, I don't.
You can do whatever you want with money. They're in space. They got money. They went to space. Like, fuck me, man.
I don't know if I could mentally handle going to space.
I could. I'd love to do that, bro.
I reckon
I would love to fucking do that.
Bro, I reckon if I think the build up to it would be so intense. It'd be like skydiving, but like times 10,000. So to me, skydiving was probably still the craziest thing I've done, and that was like such a mixture of fear and like excitement and love and anxiety. Like I said, I don't have anxiety, but that day, man, fuck me dead. I was fucking sweating. I was like so nervous. If I went to space, one, I'd be so worried about the return trip. I'd be so scared that something's going to go wrong. But can you, I don't know if I could mentally do it, man. Can you imagine that you get up there, you're like, yeah, space, and there's just nothing up there. It's just like all cardboard cutouts and shit. Like, what the fuck? We've been lied to the whole time. You float back down, like no one will believe you.
I'll fucking. I don't know if I could do it, man. I'd do it any day, man. Like, fuck. Imagine looking out the window. You see videos, bro, of the astronauts that have gone up there and they got their phones or whatever and they shoot little videos. I've seen a video of an astronaut and you look like he shows out the window and you can see Earth, bro. Imagine looking out the window. You're looking at Earth. You're looking at everyone you've ever known.
Probably shit yourself.
I love that, bro. I fucking love space. Looking at the stars, bro.
You get up there. Yeah, finally, get my phone out. Your phone's dead. Fuck! Quickly, where's my portable charger? What? You got no chargers on this fucking space shuttle? You fucking kidding me or what?
When you fucking floating around and shit, like it looks awesome, man. And who cares, bro? Like skydiving, I'd be a little nervous about because I feel like who cares, bro? You're gonna die. Like, but if
I don't want to fucking die now.
The impact of landing from skydiving,
that was nuts.
That's scary, but. If I was going into space and the shuttle just blew up or something, you'd be gone instantly. I feel like you wouldn't even feel any pain.
Yeah, but fuck that.
I wouldn't want to hit the ground if I was skydiving. That would be so fucking painful, bro.
And there's stories of people surviving. Yeah. Cunts that have survived skydive accidents. They've survived.
I mean, is it painful though if you fall from that height? But you'd be gone like that as soon as you hit the.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you would be. Yeah. Well, apparently,
so if you're having, is it painful?
If you're having a skydive accident, there's ways to slow your fall. So, like, if you fall, like you turn yourself,
like a flying squirrel.
Yeah, like a sugar glider. Yeah. And apparently, it slows you down and all this shit. And when you land, like, but I don't know, bro. You'd be panicking. Like, I'd be falling, just going, "Of course, it's me." Like, fuck. Like, Yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck, go on a fucking space would be fucking so scary, bro. Oh, I got it.
What?
We will go to space when we're rich with a couple of lion cubs,
Oh my god.
and we'll do like a fucking like a space chimps thing, but with lions. Done.
Space chimps. What the fuck is space chimps?
Yeah, but there's always movies of fucking cunts that send monkeys to space and shit.
They've done that in real life. They've sent
it
monkeys.
died, didn't it? It died a horrible, gruesome death.
They've sent rats and shit up there too. I'm pretty sure a dog went up. A dog was the first thing in space. I'm pretty sure. Fucking.
And it died. Every animal that's gone up has died.
I don't know if they
I'm
died.
pretty sure.
I think some might have lived. Anyway, I did ask some questions. The first question I asked was, what is something that you feel is very overrated? I feel like this is...
I got an answer, but I'll go through these first. Zexa says school system. Yeah, school is overrated, I guess you could say. It's fucking... Definitely something needs to change there, I feel like.
I think school's overrated. Like, everyone needs an education.
It's overrated. I feel like there's something wrong fundamentally with the school system.
It's just done in a weird way.
Rose, my missus says alcohol's overrated. Yeah, she's not a drinker.
Love it.
Yeah, alcohol, man. I don't think it's. It might be a little overrated. It's good though, every now and then. But Josh Diaz says fast food. What do you think about that, bro? Have you seen those things where fucking people say Red Roosters are money laundering?
Yeah, because you never see any kind of there.
No, that is cap. If you Red Rooster is the best.
It is nice.
It's the best one. There's people in there. It's not money. If you're one of these people, bro, go to fucking Red Rooster. There's people in there. I've never been to a Red Rooster once where there's not a customer.
I used to work at Red Rooster.
Who's making up this? So did I. There's fucking people in there.
Well, there used to be always like a weird delivery of like just boxes, and there'd be just like weird things in there. There wasn't food.
I don't remember that, bro. I
was signing off on the fucking kilos of drugs getting fucking.
It's fucking good, man. If you're talking shit about Red Rooster, bro,
go eat some. It's fucking good, man. I don't want to hear no fucking slandering of Red Rooster, man. It's fucking good. You're probably going and eating a fucking Big Mac or something dog shit from Macca's. Macca's is probably the worst fast food.
It is. The thing about fast food is that
it's good calories, quick calories.
Nah, but
that's it.
No, it's because they've literally, like I said, it's like it's in the name. Because they've made it so fast and convenient. That's the worst. I literally, believe it or not, I literally hate fast food. But how many times do you know,
convenience,
finish work late, or you look in the fridge and fucking someone's forgot to fucking buy some 2-minute steaks to have with your food, so you just go fuck it. You duck up to McDonald's. It costs you $12. Back in the day, it used to cost you $10 for a meal. Now it costs you
$25.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just convenient, bro. Like,
what I hate the most about fast food is they got fucking 12-year-olds making the burgers, bro, and that's why they always get the orders wrong. If you got fucking 11-year-olds making your food, they're gonna get it wrong, man. Would you trust a fucking 11-year-old cooking your dinner? No,
bro. I've got a story, right? So
I can't wait till they got robots doing the fucking food.
Yeah, straight out, right? I went to, all right, St. Clair KFC. You need to fucking sort your shit out, right? Because every fucking time you go to that establishment, a place is in shambles, bro. It's like a bomb's gone off, bro. So I finished work, right? I'm sure my auntie will agree with this, bro. She almost fucking got it. She's fucking almost throwing food over the counter and shit at these cunts. Anyway. So my missus texted me the other week. I think it was last week. It was one of the nights where I finished work early because of the rain. So we got sent home at like 8 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, look, I'm on my way home. Do you want food? Do you have dinner? And she goes, nah, you know what? Can you please get KFC? I'm really in the mood. And for my missus to say that, it's like, whoa. Because like we kind of don't eat KFC ever. Mm. I was like, you really want KFC? She goes, yeah, I've just been like craving a zinger. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll get a zinger too. Go to KFC St. Clair. All right. As always, the fucking line for the drive-throughs out onto the fucking road, causing havoc, causing all these problems. Like, all right, well, fuck it. I park the car. I walk in. The registers aren't fucking working, but they're somehow still taking orders. Right? Don't know how they were doing it. I'm like, all right.
Pen and paper, fucking.
Like, all right.
Trading.
I walk up, right? I give my order and there's 3 of them trying to fix the cash register. So I just take a step back, right? And I'm watching. I promise you, bro, there was this little African kid. He was this big. He was about, he looked at least maybe 13. And he was like doing the orders, like getting the food ready. And I'm watching this little kid, right? And then I realized that they were all little kids, right? And of course, you had the one Islander kid. He looked about 14, 15, but he was the size of a 30-year-old, right? And he, I swear to God, this is no joke. He was wearing his hat like this, covered in white dust, and he was just standing there going, just staring out into the crowd. And he wasn't helping with orders, wasn't getting chips, wasn't getting bags. The little African kid was doing this, dancing in front of the chip screen. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck's going on here? Right? You just got a bunch of kids mucking around and no one's getting getting anyone's food, bro. And everyone in the KFC waiting for food was so salty. You could tell these cunts were about to lose their shit. This little African kid running around. There was another taller kid just walking, pacing up and down, but not grabbing anything. And I'm going, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I said to the lady, I looked at the lady, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, is anyone working? What is going on right now? But the drive-through was still packed. So they're taking orders. No one's making any food. And I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, okay, I'm so sorry. We're about to fix the register. I'm like, yeah, no worries. And while this is happening, that Islander kid was still just staring at nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Bolo, are you going to like grab a pack of chips or something or do something, bro? Nothing. So I just walked out. I'm like, nah. And I rang Chloe. I'm like, bro, if you really want KFC, I've got to go to fucking Great Western because these cunts in here, I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's our next generation, man. We're fucked. We are fucked. Imagine the president in 50 years when we've got grandkids, he comes up to do a fucking interview, he just goes,
well, they basically got that now. Joe Biden
just says nothing. Everyone just starts clapping and shit. Man, that shit was nuts, man.
Yeah, I don't really eat KFC because you see too many videos of maggots and shit in the fucking chicken or deep fried rats and shit.
Yeah, it's if you think about it, it's actually disgusting.
KFC is very off-putting.
Actually disgusting.
Roughneck Oz says the government. I don't know if that's overrated. I think it's rated correctly. I feel like not many people agree with the government, but something needs to change in these institutions. Cremona says, all the fake gangster rappers in Oz that are popular for rapping about guns and knives but can't rap. That's big facts, man. That is hella overrated, bro. Fucking hell.
Do I have like
you all sound the same. It's crazy.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought I had like a clapping one. I would have agreed. Yeah, I agree to that. I got to get a clapping thing so that when we agree with people's thing. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Holloway says sushi. I like sushi, man.
Look, so I haven't liked sushi all the time, but lately me and my missus have been getting sushi. It's actually kind of yum, but I've been noticing that afterward, it's kind of like KFC. While you're eating it, you're like, yeah, this is awesome. But afterwards, my stomach's kind of a little bit unsettled because of the sushi. I think it's all the fucking raw fish eggs and shit that's fucking my stomach. I'm not used to it. But I do like it. I do enjoy it while I'm eating it. But afterwards, I shit green for like 2 weeks.
The chicken sushi's good. I usually get the
westernized fucking sushi and shit.
Carl Whitehill says drill music.
Yeah,
100%, bro.
I'm over it. Honestly,
it all sounds the same, bro. It all sounds the same.
It was fun when 1-4 or whatever the fuck they're called made 2 drill songs. It was fun. It was cool. It was different. But now it's just like, nah. All right. I'm sick of seeing fucking drill groups on my Facebook feed wearing balaclavas and holding up flares in the street riding dirt bikes. I don't give a fuck about your dirt bike that you bought for $200 off fucking Marketplace. Right. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Sorry, but yeah, no more, please.
Brody says Benders.
What?
Benders overrated.
Benders.
They're over.
Going on a bender.
Going on a bender.
It's not fucking overrated. That shit, bro.
I think it is.
Man,
it's fun when you're young.
Man, I don't do it. But
I like sleeping, bro.
Between the ages of 16 to 20, I got maybe only about a year worth of sleep. That's no cap, bro. That shit was so fun as a kid, man. Not anymore, though. You're too old. But as a kid, that shit was the best.
I'd rather sleep, bro. So one of the onto the polls asked, "Are you addicted to your phone?" 76% said yes.
No, everyone who said no to that is a liar.
24% said no.
We are all addicted to our
You
phones.
say addicted. You'd say addicted.
I'm surprised that many people said yes.
We are all addicted.
I'm not addicted.
Yes, you are.
Bro.
You're looking at your phone right now.
Because I'm using it for fucking work. Or I could put my phone down and live comfortable. I put my phone down all the time. I put my phone down and go outside instead. You guys are fucked if you think you're addicted to your phone. Put your phone down, go outside, man. Get some fucking sleep. Go for a jog. Go to the gym.
No.
Don't fucking sit there scrolling TikTok and shit. All right, well, are you addicted? What's something else you like? Are you addicted?
Crack.
Well, addiction is like where you can't live.
Addiction is disease, man. It's disease.
You think if you didn't have your phone, you couldn't.
Nah, I could easily live without it.
Well, then you're not addicted to it.
Nah, I don't know. It's kind of like what's it called?
Just put it down.
It's like Sorry too for like the sniff. I'm actually sick as a fucking dick right now. But anyway, it's kind of like I don't know. Like it's an addiction where like because it's there, but I don't know because this thing is such a powerful tool. Like you know what I mean? Like they use it for questions on the podcast. I can look shit up. You can Google. You can watch fucking dwarf porn. It's all happening with this. But without it though, I feel like a lot of us can live. But because it's there, we just abuse the fuck out of it.
Well, that's why you got to put it down every once in a while, man. I use it a lot. I admit I use it a lot, but am I addicted? No. Fuck no. I can live without it, man. I got family and shit. I could fucking... I don't need to... If the internet cut out, everyone's phone was fucking destroyed, we went back to the Stone Age, could you live? Would you be comfortable? Not if it's just you, but everyone didn't have access to phones anymore. It'd be
honestly, I think it'd be better for
society,
human population. To be
fucking
honest,
hell. But I'll be fine. Next one. Did you enjoy school? 46% said yes. 54% said no. So more people said no. They didn't enjoy school. I enjoyed school, man. Did you enjoy school?
I mean, I wasn't there for half of it, but yeah.
I was saying this the other day. I feel like at the time, I wish I could know what I know now in school because you think it's literally impossible. No matter how many people tell you, you think when you're in school that it's your whole life. Yeah. That you can't imagine anything other than school. Yeah. But like if you think it's so important, you think the popular kids are so important. Now look at the popular kids. They've all peaked in high school. They're all fucking now six kids. They're all in abusive relationships. They're all
fat and ugly and shit.
And at the time, you were so jealous. You hated the popular kids. Thought they were all that. And school's not even a quarter of your life, man. And fucking...
That is my favourite thing ever, is to me and my mates laugh at all the kids that were the popular ones in school. They're all ugly as fuck. They're all fat now. They got 3 kids to different blokes, bro. It's the best, man. Like, it sounds mean, man, but fuck you.
Like, I mean, school, kids, and it's crazy that no matter how much you get told, no matter how much people tell you, everyone will tell you, you don't believe them. You just think school's so important. It means everything. This too shall pass, man. Everything ends. Nothing lasts forever. Kids really need to learn that, and I think the system itself needs to be revamped to enforce.
That's the biggest thing I'm gonna try to teach my kids, man. Is just be yourself. Don't not try to be that. If I see my kids trying to be the popular ones, I'll fucking get so pissed off. Just be yourself. That's the only thing I'm gonna try to teach them in school. Be yourself. Stick to yourself, bro. Because that, at the end of the day, to me, is the most popular thing ever. That is like that's cool.
Fucking
being yourself. But back in school, you just everyone like
you value what doesn't matter.
They used to literally act like they were so cool. It's so funny. Yeah. How are your fucking 6 kids to 2 different blokes?
I can't believe school, like kids, like the way they look like they're babies, bro. School kids are babies, but at the time you think you're so old and shit. Like you think you're so cool, you're top dog. You're a fucking little child, man. You can't even fucking vote or drink a beer. You can't do shit. You think you're so cool, so mature. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I wish I could go back, but
I wish I could go back just so I could flog everyone and flog myself and then come back to myself.
Which is better, strawberry milk or chocolate milk?
Chocolate.
Yeah, I said chocolate. I don't really know because I don't really drink milk that much. But 46% said strawberry milk, 54% said chocolate.
Let me guess. All the white kids said strawberry.
Well, most people voted a white.
Okay. I just feel like strawberry is such a white person.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself? I was pretty curious about this. Meat eater, vegetarian, vegan, or pescatarian? So,
Rose is a pescatarian, isn't she?
yeah, right. My missus, pescatarian, if you don't know, means you eat fish. So you don't eat other meats, but you will eat fish. You will eat. So you won't eat pork,
which is
chicken.
kind of strange because a lot of people don't like fish.
Fish is good, man. It's good for you. It's good for the brain. It's So 88% said meat eater, 4% said vegetarian, 0% said vegan, 8% said pescatarian. So so let's just clarify. 21 votes for meat eater, 1 vote for vegetarian, 2 votes for pescatarian. So if you don't know that in Woolworths and Coles, you might have noticed they start selling a lot of these fake meat products. There's a lot more going on the shelves. And we eat it at home because Rose is a pescatarian. So usually if we have sausages or something, we'll get the fake ones. And they're not bad. They're not that bad. And with the price of meat and the price of these things, they're about the same. You know, it's not that bad. I think the meat industry is a big problem for pollution in the current world. It's one of the biggest factors in the global warming is the meat farming. And I think the future, a lot of people are going to have to give up eating meat and go into fake things. That's the sad truth. So if you're a big meat eater, you might...
Oh, man, fuck that.
Trust me.
Hold on a second.
Things are going to change.
Okay, first of all, that's never going to happen, I don't think, because how much money meat brings into the world, right? So, example, countries like...
We're not going to have a world if people, if we keep doing all these things. So some things are going to change. You might not have to stop eating meat, but the farming is going to have to get more ethical. It's going to have to get a lot more scaled down, I think. And people might, if instead of you eat meat every single night, instead of eating meat every single night, eat it a little less or get a fake product this day and then eat the real thing. Because if you look Google, the farming of meat is a big problem. Why?
Because the factories that are causing pollution? Is that what the issue is?
Yeah, and the land to cultivate the land, to bring up the animals, everything. Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio had a documentary about it on Netflix. It's it's a big problem. It's a big contributor to the current state of things. Anyway, that was the last thing I asked. All I'm saying is it's not that bad. Maybe try a fake meat product. The burgers are really good. But, I feel like the future's coming quick and things are changing, man.
I think one of Moby's first girlfriends when they moved to Japan, I think she was a vegetarian. Wait, what was she?
Vegans where you don't have...
That's right. She was a vegan where she ate nothing.
You don't have any animal products.
Anything. And so she was eating everything fake. And Moby, towards the end of their relationship, he was eating a lot of that fake shit as well because he was just trying to do help his girlfriend stick to it. And when I went to visit them, some of the shit you can't even really taste the difference.
You can for a lot of it, but it's not bad though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's the same thing. Rose is the only one in our household who's a pescatarian, but her mum, myself, and even her brother, when he's there, we just also eat the fake stuff to make it easier.
Yeah.
We'll have like a sausage bake or whatever, and we'll chop up the fake sausage, and it's good, man. Like it's not bad at all. But yeah, I don't know. I think something's going to change with meat in the future because that's why the price of meat keeps going up too. It goes up and up and up and up. It's gonna just it's like a bubble. It's gonna pop, man. Eventually, something with this meat is gonna change, whether you like it or not. But have you seen in what was going on in China?
No, what are those fucking cunts doing?
So the fucking they're doing a zero COVID policy. I'm surprised you haven't seen this actually. So they were trying to get zero COVID. So the residents, there's these videos I've seen online of like they're living in big high rises, right? They're not allowed to leave to get groceries. They can't leave their house at all, and they're screaming out from like saying we're starving. They can't leave the house, and there's drones flying in the sky relaying a message saying, please don't leave your home.
What? They're doing that now?
You have to... it says, keep your soul's desire for freedom at bay. Please keep... Drones flying past the high-rises relaying this message, and there's robot dogs? Another video of the robot dogs doing the same thing. The robot dogs are running through the streets doing the same thing, saying a message.
What the fuck,
They're not allowed to leave to get groceries. It's been 2 weeks. They're starving to death in their fucking because the government's trying to have zero COVID.
No, it's just they don't care.
That's
about COVID,
crazy,
man. It's
man.
just there you go.
And then people get up in arms at conspiracy theorists, but when you see shit like this happening, even if it's in China, that just goes to show this is possible. These people can't leave to get groceries. So, you know, when people go, oh, just get vaccinated, like you have to understand this is where people are coming from. We can see what's happening in China, and that's what happens if you relinquish your freedom. So for some people, you know, their opinions are, they're concerned, man. And obviously I hope, and I don't think it's going to get that bad in Australia ever. No. We're pretty good right now with COVID. Well, but is it going to stay that way? I don't know.
Actually, well, to be honest, we probably would. I mean, this whole COVID thing has really proved to me as a society that we're a bunch, like, yous are all a bunch of pussies, right?
That's what the comments are saying. It's like, why do they listen to the government?
Exactly.
There's more of them.
Exactly right. So, yeah, could it happen? I think it would, because if the government, say, did a message, we're going to, everyone has to stay home for 1 week, all of you cunts are going to do it.
You say, just straight 1 week and then we go back to normal. Yeah. We just stay in 1 week. Just straight away. Just listen.
Just like you did with your little masks. Just like you did with fucking fighting over toilet paper. You're all going to shit your pants and you're all going to fucking... And the funny thing is, you will lock yourselves in your house and you will probably all wear masks in your own fucking house, right? Shit like that. You see dickheads driving in their own car wearing a fucking mask. Like, so, yeah, will it happen? I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but if the government propose the idea, I think we're fucked. Because like I said, when people were going to the shops, wow, you cunts, man, fuck me dead.
You can't have zero COVID. That's the thing. It's an unrealistic goal. It's not going to happen.
But in all honesty, China's fucked as well.
China's very extreme.
They're very extreme with everything they do. And two, it's not even about COVID anymore. They're just probably just fucking trying to depopulate, bro. There's too many of them.
No, I don't know.
There's too fucking many of them, bro.
But,
how many? What is the population? Let me look it up.
Over 1 billion.
The population of China right now. That's too many. I think every country should have
1.2 billion. I think
there should be a cap at a billion.
What are they going to do? Cull everybody?
You have to.
Well, that's why I said on last episode, Mr. Meagley, should there be a child limit policy? I think there should be, to be honest, or at least make it a little harder. If you want a kid, you have to prove that you really want a kid. So you have to get a license. You need a license in Australia to own a fucking bearded dragon, but not a child. You know, and people say, yeah, you can just have a child anyway. Yeah, that's true, but there should be fines or something that they should make it a barrier to, because it worked in China when they had the one child policy. They don't have it anymore, but it stabilized the population. And if people, it led to people killing their kids and shit. So they said, but like if they had a kid, all they had to do, there was like a fine. I think they had to pay for going over the limit. And fuck, I lost. There was something I was going to mention too. They should. They're having contraception now that men can take. Apparently, it's a pill that men can take. Yeah. They should have it where they should. Surely, technology is good enough where they make it when you're a child and when you're growing up, they make it so you can't have kids until you remove the thing. You take out the contraception and then you can have kids or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like we should start trying to get on top of it now.
Man, these cunts have 1.4 billion people in their country.
India too. India's got over 1 billion.
Fuck, bro. That is way too many people,
There's 8 billion people in the world, and 2 billion of them are just in China and India.
That is way too many. I'm crazy. Sorry, man. I'm sorry to say, but that is... And then India is not far behind at 1.38 billion.
Yeah. India's going to overtake it.
That is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, no, come on, bro.
India's not that big on the map either.
They're living in tuna cans, bro.
Bro, the weight of these cunts are going to make the earth just start sinking, bro. How much more weight can this rock take? Surely not much more, man. Come on. Fucking, what are these cunts going to do when they get to the 2 billion cap? Surely by 2030, probably. 2 billion people? That's the cunt. So what, you go to the grocery store and it's like going to a festival? You're always shoulder to shoulder.
It is like that already, bro. Have you people? You go to like Parramatta or something on Boxing Day sales, right?
Imagine that all the time.
Worse than that. We say Australia has a population of 25 million.
That's mad.
The whole country.
Keep it like that.
China has 1 billion fucking people. So imagine we're going to Parramatta and saying, "Oh, it's so packed. There's so many people, bro." They literally. We have no idea what fucking so many people is. No idea. If we lived in fucking even New York, if we lived in, you think Sydney's bad? Imagine living in New York. America's the third most populated country. They got, ready? It goes China, India, 1 billion, and then third is America, 350
million.
350 million.
And I've been to New York too. That shit's nuts.
So it goes from 1 billion to third place, 350 million or 380
That is
million.
fucked.
That's a big gap.
me
That's a
dead.
huge gap.
So these cunts are having in China like 7, 8 kids each.
It's
What the
it's wild,
fuck,
man.
bro? They don't give a fuck in China, man. They don't give a fuck.
so, you know,
Which is weird. I know a lot of Chinese people too. They're fucking lovely people. A lot of them anyway. Most of
of
them.
course, you can't generalize
But
anyone.
fuck me.
The thing is that
Get the snip.
the world has a lot of problems in the future, the near future, I'd even say. But the people running these countries and running this world are old people who don't give a fuck. And they're old. We need to get some young guys in there. We have all these 80-year-old leaders who are going to die. They don't care. People don't care. All these old people run the world for some reason. Old people are fucking useless for the most part. They've lived their life. Let the young people step up. Let young people be in charge and dictate how the future happens. Because all these people, the world's going down a terrible path. There's shit going on that is fucked. People don't care. Like even the war in Ukraine and shit. Like it's run by old fucking people. All these old people are making decisions. No one wants war. Everyone wants to live in peace. But yeah, we keep making nukes. Oh, we're gonna boost our nuclear program because they got their nuclear program. Just in case they nuke us, we're gonna nuke them, bro. The world's. We have all these nuclear weapons. Why don't we all just agree, everyone? No nukes. Put your nukes away, because nukes just guarantee the doomsday of the world. If they nuke us, we nuke them, the world's gone. It takes 2 countries to nuke each other. Nuclear fallout, nuclear winter, the sun gets blocked out by ash. Even us in Australia, the crops start dying. Just because a handful of people decided to go to war. The citizens don't care. The citizens suffer. But the fucking heads, these old cunts in charge, are the ones making the decisions. And we suffer because of it. It's crazy. Society, the way it is right now, is insane. It is completely insane. Something needs to change bad.
I've always said this, man. In my personal opinion, youth always beats experience. Right now.
Because times change.
Some people will disagree. Yes, you can learn a lot from someone with experience. But what good is experience when you can't move as nimble, as quick, and as strong as the young bloke? Right? Prove it all the time at work. I've been working in construction and building for fucking however many years of my wasted life. Right? It's the same story every fucking job. You get there and then the old cunts think that they're the mad cunts because they've been doing the same job for the past 30 years. But how come pops you can't lift a fucking 20 kilo fucking thing to chest height? But I can.
That's a good point too. There's a lot of ego in that, and a lot of looking down on someone else because they've been in this position before.
Yep.
They've been in this position longer. Oh, the young guy doesn't know anything.
Yep.
I've done it. I know everything. Let me give you advice. Let me help you. Let me tell you. Everyone wants to give their fucking 2 cents on how things should be done. Man, sit back. You had your time. You had your chance. Let people live. Let people. Times fucking change.
Yeah.
Times change. You don't know everything. It's not 20 years ago when you were the fucking one doing it.
I always said it, man.
It applies to everything. We got 80-year-olds running the fucking United States. It's wild. It is wild, man.
Youth beats experience. Yes, learn from experience and respect the experience. But at the end of the day, bro, youth beats experience, right? Look at the Penrith Panthers.
Old people don't know nothing about crypto, that's going to fucking be like, that's an example.
Look at the Penrith Panthers. Their whole team is a young team. I'm pretty sure they're all under the age of 30 or something. And they're undefeated. They won the comp last year. And they're running through the old cunts. The cunts that have been in the game for years. They're running through them. And that to me is the perfect example of youth beats experience. They're young. They're quick. They're hungry. They're 20 times faster than the guy chasing them. What good is experience? What good is experience when you're trailing behind the young cunt? What good is it?
People can't accept that, and old people can't accept that their time is done. You might not be as good as you were. You might know everything in the world, but Times change, and you can't keep up with that. That's why we have these generations and things happen in stages. Things aren't the same as they were 20 years ago. So the fact that we have these old people running things now is ridiculous. And people can't relinquish their ego and say, okay, maybe I'm not as well suited for this as I used to be. People can't accept that. Everyone has to be the best at everything all the time. Everyone has to have the best opinion. Everyone's right. Like, people really need to learn to take a step back and understand that you're not the best. Okay, you might not be the best. You can strive to be the best at whatever you do. You can strive to learn every day. You can strive to be better, but you're not the best. Everyone is exactly like you, driving their own little suit. And they think the same thing. They've only experienced life through their eyes. So the fact that you think you know everything is ridiculous. People need to let go of their ego. Ego is a huge fucking problem in this world. Like, I think it should be taught in school. I think it should be fucking talked about more. I think people need to fucking drop their ego, bro. Drop your fucking ego. Seriously?
I think what will be an interesting idea too for politics, they should make a new rule in like the next couple of years where like you can only be like the age of like say 35. That's it. Any older than 35, you can't run for politics for a place in the government.
I think they've had rules where you have to be over 35 to get certain positions and shit like that.
Yeah, wow, that's ridiculous, man. They should do the opposite. Get someone young whose brain works a bit faster.
That's why
Like
all the young people have been pretty good. Like, even if you don't agree with their policy, like the French president Emmanuel Macron, he's 30 something. Same with Canada. Justin Trudeau, he's young too. I think he's in his 30s as well. And they've been pretty good. You might not like the policy, but that, again, it's not just the president who runs things. There's parties and decisions. So, you know, you might not agree with the party, but in the way they conduct themselves and the way they speak and they run the country, they're pretty good. They know what they're talking about. But then you got fucking Joe Biden, who's fucking half asleep on the fucking podium half the time.
Joe Biden, bro. He's a fucking...
Oh my God, I could talk about Joe Biden for fucking hours, bro. He's hilarious.
He's a good bloke. Check the Discord if anyone put any questions in there, because my Discord's not loading. No, nothing. Does one of you actually have a hentai collection? Seriously, I actually don't.
Nah, I was talking shit, man.
I might start one, but I don't have one. Yeah, apologize too to the Discord group. I've been pretty inactive, but I was on holiday, so I'm kind of... And now we're on another holiday, so you probably won't fucking see me till like next... And fucking spewing, I come back from holidays to day shift for a week. So I won't be able to stream for another week. But it work. I'm just gonna make music for the next week and a half, so it doesn't really matter. I'll still post in the Discord and stuff, but yeah, streaming probably won't come back for like another fucking 7 days. Yeah, spewing. I was fucking keen to hang out with everyone. But yeah, you know what it is. Holidays are good, man. Everyone's going to take a holiday every now and then. It's been fucking mad. So
yeah.
But yeah, Discord's still popping, still doing good. You shout out, man. I know you're going to all be listening. You know exactly who you are, man. You know exactly who you are. Fucking little sick cunts.
Yeah, Discord's good, man. All the people in there, good people.
Right, man. We're going to wrap it there. Thank you very much, everyone. As always, we'll put some clips and stuff. We got Friendly Fridays. We've got another instrumental coming out tomorrow.
The camera just died or something.
How? Oh, I guess they do only last like an hour and 15, so right on time, really.
I hope that's what happened.
Yeah. It's been recording the whole time. All good. Yeah, so thank you, everyone. Episode 27. That's a lucky number 2. So
yes, sir.
Back at 28, hopefully with a guest. Episode 30, we'll do another special.
Yeah.
Get some try some inbred American snacks.
Yeah, I'll get some.
We'll try that. Have you heard of that American snack? Apparently it's very popular. It's called CUM. No?
Cum. I don't eat cum.
You know, you're the only... You know how many people I get with that? I get everyone at work. And you're the only one who straight away just went, oh.
Fucking
at my old job, I was working on a
not
job.
Not that easy.
And the owner was there, and I'm like, and he's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do after work?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I can't wait to go home and drink." Have you ever tried that straight drink of CUM? He goes, "Oh, CUM." He goes, "Nah, what's that?" I'm like, "You old fool, you old fool." And he just starts laughing his head off. But yeah, all right. Thank you very much, DZ, as always.
Yes, sir.
Remember, join the Discord, follow the socials. We are mostly active on Instagram and Discord. We've got still. Even though I'm very inactive, I still got Friendly Fridays going. DZ still got DZ Sunday.
I got one more.
With fucking Chris Calico.
Ritz.
Ritz. And then what, we're going to do the surprise.
And then, we'll drop
surprise album.
I'll take a little break.
Album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep working on music, banking some stuff up. Bank it up. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Peace.
Right.